Hello, my name is Kevin Pearies. I'm a Senior Applications Engineer at EXFO. And today we'll be going over fiber inspection using the FIP-435B and ConnectorMax Mobile. So the different devices I'll be using today. So I have here in front of me the FIP-435B. So this is our wireless inspection probe here. I'll also be using an iPhone with ConnectorMax Mobile loaded, as well as, some different various connectors here. So here on the FIP-435 itself, we have the rear LEDs. So this is for Wi-Fi and for power indicator. This is the power button to turn it on and off. If you shift over here to the front, we have the magnification button along with the capture button, and then the pass, fail, or status LED here. And then over here on the bottom, we have the manual focus. So this allows you to manually focus it as well. And then of course we have the actual nozzle where we'll attach the different types of tips on there. So that's from a very high level what it looks like. You can run this off of USB as well. So you can plug this directly into your platform if you need to run it off USB. Otherwise, it standard configuration, it's Wi-Fi is what it uses. And so we'll be communicating with my smartphone here. And so on the smartphone itself, I'm going to have ConnectorMax loaded on here. So you'll see it on here. It's kind of hard to see there. But you'll see that I have ConnectorMax Mobile loaded on this unit itself. You can download ConnectorMax to mobile from the App Store or the Play Store, depending on your device. So I'm going to go ahead and power on the FIP. So it's already on right now. And so you'll see the blue indicator light here. You'll see the Wi-Fi is available. It's illuminated there. So you'll see that it's available right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and then launch the app on my phone and then show that as well. So with the iPhone here, so I'm recording the screen, I'm going to go ahead and load ConnectorMax2. So ConnectorMax2 is going to load up on my iPhone. And once it loads up, the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to go ahead and connect to the FIP. And I need to do that using Wi-Fi. So you want to make sure that your Wi-Fi is turned on your phone. And then from this screen here, you'll see some basic instructions right here at the top. I'm going to go ahead and hit Open Settings. And this will take me into my iPhone settings. I will go to Wi-Fi. And I'll search the network and look for my FIP. And it should show FIP along with the serial number. And you'll see it down here in the middle of the screen. I'll go ahead and click onto that. And then allow it to connect. So now that it's connected, you see the main screen of the ConnectorMax on my mobile device. You'll notice the serial numbers in there. The model number for the probe is identified in there. And then down at the bottom, the current configuration that we're testing. So one of the first things you want to do is you want to go ahead and set the configuration for the type of fiber you'll be inspecting. So right now you see it set for multi-fiber APC. I'm going to go ahead and hit that button there. And I'm going to change this. So I'm going to change it. I don't want to do multi-fiber. I want to do single fiber. So I'll click on it there. You'll see where it says single fiber. So I'll do single fiber, hit done, and have different options here. APC or UPC, and mine is UPC. So I'll do standard single mode here, and then I'll hit done. And then we'll have different types of configurations that we need to select. So in this case here, I'm just going to select the IEC single mode 45 dB, right? So that's what I'm going to use here today. It's already selected. I'm going to go and hit done. And you notice down here at the bottom, we have now switched that configuration, right? If I want to populate any information, the operator information, fiber ID, locations, those types of things, then I'll do that down here at the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at default where it's at right now. Then I'm going to go ahead and hit Start Live Video. So it's going to start the live video, and then on my FIP, I have a Sam Charlie Frank Charlie UPC adapter tip on here. And then I'm just going to get a piece of fiber. And so I have a piece of fiber here. This is a Sam Charlie UPC with a bulkhead on there. All right, so it's just a standard bulkhead connection. I'm going to go and just plug that in. And then it's going to auto center, auto focus, auto capture, and auto analyze. You'll see what it's doing here. It's trying to find the center of the fiber, and then it captures it, and then does a pass fail. Now, of course, this is a dirty connection here, so you see a fail on there for that connector. So we would inspect and clean again and see if we get better results. So in this case here, that's what I'll do. I'll go and just pop that off. And I will use some sort of cleaning supply here. So in this case, I'm using a Clee Top. I'll just do a quick cleaning here. I'll terminate this back in, and then I'll recapture. And you'll notice we have a red LED fail on the FIP. So that tells us it's a fail. I'm going to go ahead and plug this back in and then do another capture. and then it'll start to process all over again. So it looks like this fiber here has a little bit of a divot on the side, so it's probably going to fail each time, but you get the idea here, right? So that's kind of a simple, quick way to, to do your testing. And then you can get down there and see the different results that are down there, right? And as far as you go to results here on the tab, or you can go back to live view. And so if I want to save this as a PDF report, up at the very top here, it says where it says PDF. I'll go and select that. And then here's our PDF report. And of course, since we're in our smart device, I can go ahead and share that. And I can share it to, wherever I want to share it, right? I'm going to share it to email, messages, those types of things. I can do that. And from that point on, it's just a PDF. And it's as simple as that, right? It's simple as that. If I want to review old traces or old results, I can hit that the button over here, kind of the file cabinet looking button, to show me all my previous results as well, whether it's multi-fiber or whatever type of test I did in the past. And that is pretty much it in a nutshell. There's not a lot to it. This is fiber inspection with the FIP-435B from EXFO. Again, my name is Kevin Pearies. Thank you very much.